Having returned the parts to the Brotherhood, we've gained their favor, which may prove useful in the future as they end their lockdown and return to the surface. Upon returning to the Boomers, we helped them out with a few tasks, and discovered that they're the descendants of the original residents of Vault 34, which we know was later plagued by radiation, turning the residents to ghouls. Once we gained their trust enough, they enlisted our help in raising the B-29 bomber from the bottom of Lake Mead. Show location? Okay, so Lake Mead crashed. Lake Mead Cave, crashed B-29. Okay, so we have all these things to go to along the way. So I think what we'll do is we'll start over here, because that's a little bit closer. And then we'll just start making our way over there. And it looks like it's in this. So that's into the base, and we want to go that way. And we'll hit up all these locations along the route and see what we get. Okay, so already we've kind of discovered something here. Locked very hard to the train tunnel. Okay, so we can't get in there. Honestly, I'm a little bit relieved. I don't know what's in there. So we'll just keep moving along. I'm trying to figure out how to get to the other side of these, this little, like, cliff here. Maybe I can just walk up here. Okay, so we found the Bitter Springs recreation area, and I'm pretty sure Bitter Springs is where Boone is from? Go get the critters, Rex. Oh. Okay. So I wanted to check in here to see if there's anything that we can learn about Boone. Maybe if he was here, we would know, we would be able to do something more with it. I'm not really sure. But I figure we could at least still check it out while we're in the area on our way to Lake Mead. Ooh, here's a blue bottle cap. I still don't know exactly what those do. I'm not really sure that they do anything, because we did find the sarsaparilla place, and it sounded fake. So there's a safe. We'll check that out. Nice. Okay, so we'll take the rounds, the bottle caps, and we'll do that and that. Okay. Filing cabinets. Anything over here? Oh, those are empty. Okay, so I think that seems to be it. I don't know what else there is to look around out here. If there's any things that we can find. But I figure since we're on our way through here, we might as well check it out. But it definitely does not seem like much is going on here. So, but we're getting close to Lake Mead. We just have a little bit further to go. There's this Calville Bay, and then we're almost there. So we'll go ahead and check that out as well. Knock that off our map. Always handy to have more fast travel locations. Oh shoot, there's something out here. Fuck. Shoot. Let's see. Item, aid. We have like a healing powder. I don't know if that helps that or not. And we can do some stim packs. No, not her. I don't want to shoot my buddy. I don't want to shoot Rex. I want to shoot... No, I want to shoot the bugs. Okay. Okay, so I think that's it so far. But that healing powder has worn off. I'm just gonna keep dying. I don't know if there's a way to, like, heal that? I don't know what to do about it. Let's do stim packs. There's gotta be something. I just don't know what. I don't know what heals that. There's gotta be something that does, but I don't know. I don't have the answer for it. Try that. I really just don't know. Hopefully it just eventually stops killing me. I think that might be the best I can hope for. I don't know. Okay, let's just keep going. Yeah, see, it just keeps killing me. But we've discovered another area here. So maybe if I can go into a place. And here's my thinking. If I'm in here, I've created an autosave, and if I die, then I might just be able to start back here and be freshly healed again. But it does seem to have stopped anyway, so I don't know. Let's see. There was a, regular bottle of water in there. Oh, there's a first aid kit. Take everything in there. I think I finally have, and a safe. Enough stim packs, like, to last me a good minute here. You know, I said that once before, and I was wrong, so, you know, let's hope that doesn't bite me in the ass. But let's get all the rounds out of here. Yep, all that stuff. Cool. Okay, well, this was worth checking out. For sure. Back out into the wasteland. So I think it's finally stopped killing me. I don't know if it was because I went into a place or what, but I will take it. Okay. So now we're just like straight ahead here into Lake Mead. I assume there's not things like under the water that can kill me. I feel like that's probably a bad thing to think. That's probably not true. But this is the water that people supposedly drink out of. So, okay. Does this thing automatically happen if I get in here or what? What was it called? A rebreather? We're in alphabetical order, so that's not where it is. Aid. Nope. Weapons? Nope. It's gotta be... Maybe it just automatically... Oh. It must automatically go on when you get in the water, I would think, I guess. Right? Oh, yeah. Nope. There we go. Okay. Cool. Oh, God. I'm terrified. Can you shoot guns out here? No. So there can't be something that can kill me. So, and then I think this is probably the last task for the boomers, but we'll see. Attach ballast. Yes. Okay, and then we'll try the other side as well. Over here. Oh, clearly here. Okay. Now return to the shore near the tow winch and use the Loyal's detonator to float the pt.32 to the surface. Now finding where the hell to get out of here at is the challenge always. I can't see anything above the surface. There we are. It's over there. Ah, I see it now. Oh, I also forgot again about the map marker. It's always there. Okay. So, I can actually take off this rebreather thingy now, too. Items. Yeah, we'll do the helmet. Cool. Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, I have it. It's got to be somewhere in my inventory. There we go. Oil's detonator. Okay. Return to Loyal to let him know the B-29 is up from the bottom of the lake. Cool. Okay, let's get our regular weapon back out. And then we will go ahead and go to our world map and back to our fast travel and go talk to Loyal. I guess while we're here, we can also probably talk to Janet again. I think that was her name. I assume she is here now. Yeah, okay. So, she's also inside, what is it, the hangar? Yeah. Okay, so we'll talk to her as well, just since we're back here. We can knock that off our list of things, and then we'll talk to Loyal. Veronica, you guys are killing me, man. Oh, God. Okay, so I had yet another lovely crash.
I'm happy you came along.
Yes.
You are the answer to our dream.
Yes. Let me talk to Jack first.
Hi there. It's great to meet you as well.
I'm glad you made it out here. You're even more stunning up close than you were at a distance.
And you're even more handsome up close. Do you think it'll be okay if I hang around here for a little while, so we can get to know each other better?
Of course it would. I'll have you set up with some quarters with some of the other women.
Okay, let me talk to him first.
Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Great.
Later.
Thank you for getting me here. Jack is a great guy.
Cool. Perfect. So that's all set now. We need to go find Loyal again now. Because we got the bomber up to the surface of the lake. But yeah, so I had another crash. They're becoming more and more frequent lately. It's kind of getting on my nerves. If you have any suggestions for like mods that can help with that, and maybe something for stability wise, for anybody like active, that still actively plays the game, because I know there's quite a few people who are still playing this game. And it makes sense. It's a really good game. But yeah, so if you have any suggestions of that or other kind of like quality of life mods that could help with some of those issues of crashes and things, feel free to leave those in the comments. That would be super helpful. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk to Loyal.
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead.
And I have. Your plan worked. The plane floated up, seemed to be intact.
That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis.
How exactly do you plan to get the plane back here?
I just told you, the robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot.
Okay, well, I'm glad to have helped.
Hey, I'd better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
Okay. I am actually curious what that would have said if I had said about the NCR. But anyway, we'll go talk to Pearl. Is that her name, I think? And tell her that we've finished up all the tasks that she's given us so far. She is.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
I have spoken to Loyal. The B-29 is on the way.
What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so.
Okay. So, I was actually going to say this just in general, but I know that part of kind of the overarching task that we've been on for a while now, is making contact with all these groups to try to garner favor and decide who we might want to recruit or side with, to help us do whatever we decide to do with New Vegas. So, and here she has this option to say, there may be a battle in the near future at Hoover Dam. Can you offer any assistance? Which is interesting because we did not get the option to say something like this with the Brotherhood. So I don't know if we would have to like go back and talk to them more to get that or what. I guess we'll come to see that at some point eventually, I would assume. But for now, we're definitely going to ask for, I think these people seem fine. I don't know. They definitely don't seem like bad guys. They're just out here. Well, I don't know. They are really obsessed with that plane and bombing people. So I don't know. But if they're on our side, I mean, that could only help, I guess, right? Otherwise, they seem like pretty normal people. Oh, God, I don't know. Everybody in the Wasteland seems basically insane. But anyway, we'll go with this. There may be a battle in the near future at Hoover Dam. Can you offer any assistance?
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us.
Cool. Awesome. Time for me to go.
Later.
Oh, okay. Well, we leveled up again. So let's see. I think we should still... Let's go back to speech. I would like to probably max speech out before the end of the game if we can. I'll do barter up to 50 as well, and then round off medicine to 80. I feel like I just don't ever actually do sneaking and stuff. Survival increases hit points from food and drink, so I think I'll do that too. Yeah, I think we're good with that. And we get another perk. Let's see what we want. Well, you know what? Let's see what the ones... Did we get any new stuff down here? No, this is all ones that we've already had. We didn't get anything new. Oh, this one's nice. If you fail to hack a computer and get locked out of one, you can, with this perk, you can try to try to hack it again. Which I know there's at least one computer in the RepCon facility that we tried to hack into and failed. So we can try that again. Although I did discover that if you just close out of it before you reach the 4th try, you can just start over again. Which is what I've been doing. But anyway, we'll get this anyway. Can't hurt. Okay. So we got 2 different achievements for that, for finishing the Volaire quest and also for reaching level 30 now. And so that is it with the boomers. So if we go back to our, let's go world map and quests, we have side bets. So tell Yes Man that the boomers have vowed to support you. I wonder why the Brotherhood of Steel didn't give us that option. I think that's interesting. I might have to look into that and see if maybe I missed something. But anyway, we have the White Glove Society, the Omertas, and the Great Khans in the Red Rock Canyon. And I think that's where we're going to go next and kind of work our way back in to Vegas. So we'll start with the Grand Canyon, and then we'll go back into Vegas. Now, what are all these other ones? Oh, yeah, Hard Luck Blues. I might just do that one off camera. That's the one that's I got to go back into Vault 34 to do. If you'd like to see it, feel free to let me know in the comments below. I'll leave it. I won't do it until... I won't make a decision on whether I do this quest off camera until this episode airs, if people want to see what the result of that is. But it's not kind of on the main quest, so I'm okay with just doing it on my own. I'm interested in it, but anyway, so let me know. And then we can try to bug the access point at Lucky 38 Data Network once we get back into Vegas. I would love to try to find a Lucky 38 VIP keycard. I don't know where on Earth you would find that. And then all of this has to do with going to Fortification Hill, basically, I think. And these are some other side quests. Right? Yes. So this was a side quest that we got in Jacobstown, which I did off camera. This is about the fort, and this is about the fort. This is back in New Vegas. And then these are just kind of unrelated things and DLC stuff. Okay. So that is where we're at now. We're going to do wildcard side bets. We're going to go talk to the Khans, the Great Khans. And we will fast travel over there. I unlocked this location, so this shouldn't be difficult. And because we helped them out with the NCR back in Boulder City, they are friends of ours, sort of. To an extent. Let's see, yeah. So in here is one of them. And we need to talk to one of these guys in particular, I assume.
I wish there were more like you.
Not now, I'm busy.
Carl? Is Carl who we want? I don't know. We'll see.
Greetings in the name of Kaiser.
Who are you?
My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the Great Khans as a token of our alliance.
What alliance?
In exchange for Great Caesar's promise of all the lands west of New Vegas, the Khans have agreed to fight alongside the Legion when the time comes.
What's your role in Caesar's Legion? Oh, so you know what? I think I did kind of know that they were aligned, but I didn't realize it was such a formal alignment, I guess.
I am one of the Frumentari. It is my duty to scout the waste in Caesar's name and make contact with any tribes that might serve a useful purpose. You might say I'm somewhere between a scout and an ambassador. I'm assigned here as part of the alliance between the Legion and the Great Khans.
What does the Legion want with the Great Khans?
Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great warriors. The Legion is honored to have such allies in battle.
Okay, I have some other questions.
Speak then.
Oh, okay, I guess that's it.
Yes. Goodbye.
A robot dog? Never seen one of those. I heard from one of Melissa's runners that check-coded bastard got thrown out on his ass.
Okay, okay, so that must have been the guy that we just talked to, right? What is our quest? Go to Red Rock Canyon and make contact with the Great Khans. Okay, let's try to go back outside. See where else we can go. There must be somebody else that we can talk to. Maybe over here? In here? What's happening?
Hey.
Sorry to wake you from your slumber.
I haven't
Not
seen
really,
you
though.
before. What brings you to the Great Khans?
Okay, so we can already return to Yes Man and tell him to ignore the Great Khans, which seems like something I might do. Who are you?
Name's Regis. I'm Papa Khan's advisor and right-hand man. I'm also the chief enforcer of the tribe's laws, so watch your behavior.
Okay, tell me about Papa Khan.
Papa is one of the best leaders the Khans have ever had. He's kept us together through all of our hardships, ever since we left California. Bitter Springs changed him, though. He started to really hate the NCR after the massacre. And sometimes, I worry that's poisoned his mind.
Tell me about Bitter Springs. So this is, again, I think has to do with Boone. And Boone won't tell us anything about it, so maybe we can get some information from this guy about some stuff.
I really don't like to talk about it. Let's just say it was a tragedy, and the NCR is to blame. And we'll leave it at that.
Well, see, now, because that's interesting, because Boone used to be with the NCR, and he hates the Legion. So I can't imagine he'd be fond of the Khans any more than than the NCR, or than the Legion. But he's not really for the NCR necessarily either. He's formerly of the NCR. But he definitely is, you know, more fond of the NCR, for sure. So I think that's interesting. So I am curious to know whether or not there's any way that we end up finding out what really happened at Bitter Springs. Okay, so what did you mean about Papa's hatred poisoning his mind?
Nothing. Forget about it. I shouldn't be talking about this with an outsider.
What's your opinion of the NCR?
That's a complicated question. They've done horrible things to our people, to be sure, and I've gladly killed many of their soldiers in battle. But I can't bring myself to hate them the way Papa does. Things would damn sure be better for us if they were in charge than Caesar.
So if you were in charge of the tribe, you'd fight with the NCR against Caesar if asked?
I suppose if asked, I would. But that's a moot point, because Papa's in charge now, and he's not going anywhere.
Okay.
Until next time.
Interesting. And he's got a new California Republic thing in his tent. I mean, it's bloody and, you know, not hanging nicely, but this is all very interesting. Okay. But we still have... Oh, no, we don't have another marker anymore. So let's go back into our world map. That must be going back to the Lucky 38. So we can talk to... We can just go back and return to Yes Man and tell him that we're going to ignore all of those people. But I'm curious if there's... Who's this Papa guy, and if there's a way that we can get the cons to maybe switch sides with us on that issue. So I don't know if there's more that we can do here or not. We can always try to go back in here and see. Well, what time is it? 5:32 in the morning. Maybe if we just wait some time until like maybe like around midday-ish or so, maybe we can hit like, because there was that locked room. Maybe he's in there, and we can try to talk to Papa, because I didn't see him anywhere. But he's got to be here somewhere, right? I don't know. Let's give this a shot. See if, now that it's daytime, if we can talk to somebody else. That's Regis. Oh, is that him? Okay, talk to Papa Khan.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub?
Who are you?
You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please, and you have no idea who I am? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Well then, let me educate you. I am the chief of the great Khans. The Khan of Khans, if you like. This is my tribe, and these are my people.
Okay, can you tell me about your people?
You want to hear the story of the great Khans? It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered, but we will regain our glory.
Maybe you could give me the short version.
In a hurry, are you? Very well, then. The great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago. We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master. But we underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs, where we remained until the NCR arrived and drove us here.
What happened at Bitter Springs?
When the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. We raided their caravans, their towns, their camps. They couldn't stop us. At least that's what we thought. They tracked us to Bitter Springs and surrounded us. When our children, our sick and old, fled through a nearby pass, the NCR gunned them down.
That doesn't sound like something the NCR would order.
Oh, they claimed it was a miscommunication, but tell that to those who saw our families butchered. Tell it to the survivors who were banished here.
Okay, still more interesting things to talk about with Boone. If we can trigger more conversation, from him out of that. We'll see. I'll give it a shot when we get back into Vegas. We'll go into the Lucky 38. He's there waiting for us. But how did the three families defeat you?
They allied with Mr. House, the self-proclaimed master of New Vegas. He supported them with the resources of New Vegas. Weapons, technology, caps. They were better equipped, and we could not stand against them.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Typical. No reference for history in the younger generations.
I've come to ask the Great Khans to break their allegiance with Caesar's Legion.
Have you now? Well, you're a bold one, I'll give you that. But why should I do this for you?
Caesar's only using you. He doesn't care about the Great Khans. Do you really think Caesar's going to restore your tribe to glory? You'll be made slaves. Because the NCR is the best hope for long-term stability in the region, not Caesar. This is probably true. I don't know. I still haven't decided that I'm going to side with the NCR either. Because there is the option for an independent New Vegas. But I want to gather I want all my ducks in a row before I make any decisions. The only thing I do know that I'm not going to do is side with Caesar. I know I'm not doing that. Caesar's only using you. He doesn't care about the Great Khans.
Doesn't he? Caesar's representative tells a different tale. The glory of the Great Khans will be restored, and once the NCR is pushed back to California, all the land from here to the Colorado will be ours. I won't hear any more talk against Caesar or his alliance. The Great Khans will answer Caesar's call to war, and the NCR will pay for their crimes.
Okay.
Farewell.
It's good to have you here. What can I do for you? Papa is one of the best leaders the Khans have ever had. He's kept us together through all of... Bitter Springs changed...
Okay, those are the same questions
Sure.
that we had before. Okay.
Until now. I heard you try
Here
to
he is
convince
again.
Papa Khan not to join with Caesar's Legion. I'd like to talk to you about that for a moment.
What is it you had in mind?
You want to convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right? Trust me, you'll get nowhere just talking to him about it. He's fixated on restoring the glory of the great Khans, and he sees Caesar as the path to that restoration.
So what do I do?
Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his tribe, and to 4 voices in particular. Me, Jack, Diane, and Melissa. If you can convince all of us that allying with Caesar is a bad idea, you might be able to sway him.
You know, I'm just now thinking about a little ditty about Jack and Diane. But anyway, aren't you convinced already if we're having this conversation?
I have my doubts about Caesar, yes, but I won't publicly go against Papa Khan based on nothing more than doubts. I've heard rumors that tribes who aligned with Caesar in the past were torn apart and reduced to slaves. Prove it, and I'll back you.
Okay. And what would convince Jack and Diane to support me?
You'd have to talk to them, but those 2 have been thick as thieves since they were kids. Convince one, and the other will come around.
And Melissa?
Ah, Melissa. She's a bit of a dreamer. Last time she was in camp, Carl filled her head with stories of serving the Legion as a speculatore. Personally, I've never seen a woman in Legionnaire's armor, so I have my doubts.
Yeah, probably well-founded doubts. Okay. I'll see what I can do to convince everyone.
Good. Oh, one more thing. Caesar's representative, Carl, has become fast friends with Papa. Carl's the one who has him so fixated on this alliance. You'll probably have an easier time of things if you can find a way to get him out of the picture.
Okay, and how would I do that?
Carl talks prettily about the honor and nobility of the great Khans, but I suspect his actual opinion is less flattering. Maybe you could find something he wrote that expresses that opinion, or trick him into losing his cool in the longhouse right in front of Papa.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
I would too, if I were you.
Okay, so we've got a new quest here. Couple new quests, couple new things here. So let's see. Quests. Oh my papa. Return to Yes Man and tell him that you plan to ignore the Great Khans. Wait, that's not... Okay, optional. Find a way to disgrace Carl in front of Papa Khan. Not sure how we're going to do that. Convince Melissa to speak out against Caesar. Find Regis evidence that Caesar will annihilate the Great Khans. And convince Jack and Diane to speak out against Caesar. So I think we probably need to talk to Jack and Diane first, and Melissa. I'm not going to get Jack and Diane, the song, like that line from that song, out of my head now. It's already, like, totally blocked my mind. Anyway, but I think they should probably be around here, I would have thought. But, maybe not. Oh, yeah, they're just further in, I guess, it looks like. Red Rock Drug Lab. So we'll head over there and try to talk to the other 2 folks. Right? It's just straight ahead of me, right? No, it's to my right. I don't know if it's up here or down somewhere.
Good to see
Yeah, it's
you
not
again.
these guys. Let's see. There's more down here, though. Over this way. There's, like, more tents and stuff. So, maybe if we go down here. I don't want to die, but can I make my way down here without dying? Cool. Okay. I know that you can fall from some height without dying, but not too much. Okay. So it looks like... Oh, shoot. One of them was up there. Oh, you know what? That's probably the longhouse, though. I don't know how we're going to get Carl to, like, disgrace himself. Maybe we'll just try to sneak into his room when he's not in there and steal some evidence or something. But for now, we'll just go talk with these guys. That'll be the last step. Is trying to do anything with Carl, because we might not even need that. Maybe we can just get all these guys to help us, and that'll do the trick. Somebody's over here. Oh, they're in here. Okay. Jack and Diane. Wakey, wakey, guys. It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Hey, look who it is bringing that good con karma around.
I'm here to ask you to publicly oppose Papa Khan's alliance with Caesar. Well, let's maybe not jump into that. Tell me a little about what is it you do here?
Do? We don't, like, do anything. We make the magic happen.
What's the magic?
We make the happy stuff. What do you need? Jet, Psycho, a little Med-X to ease the pain?
So you drug dealers?
Nah, kitten. More like drug suppliers. Yeah. Other folks sell them. Diane's mostly in charge of that.
And how'd you get into this business?
Guess I just had a natural talent for it. When I was a kid, these cats called the Followers of the Apocalypse came to our camp. They knew all kinds of kooky, scientistical stuff, so I ate up all the chemistry they could teach. Diane had the head for business, so we teamed up.
Okay.
Whatever.
Tell me a little about the Great Khans.
They're family, you dig? They've always looked out for us, made sure we had something to eat and a place to crash. Papa may look like a big angry bear, but he's a softy at heart. Regis is cool, scary, but cool. The rest are all pretty groovy, even little Jerry.
Who's Jerry?
The other dudes call him Jerry the Punk. That's kind of harsh, though. I think he's just a sensitive soul that needs some love. He's usually down around the proving ground if you want to say yo.
Okay, you've got an impressive setup here. Have you considered making more helpful chems? I'm just kind of curious what this leads to.
What do you mean, helpful? My stuff already makes people feel groo-delicious.
But think of all the people who overdose on Jet and Psycho. It's bad for your karma.
Oh, you're right. I should start a side project making meds to keep my aura clean.
Sure. I'm here to ask you to publicly oppose Papa Khan's alliance with Caesar.
Huh? Look, kitty cat, me and Diane, we don't dig on that politics stuff, savvy? We just make the product and make it get to a good home. Sure, Caesar's a drag, but as long as we got each other, we don't care who the top dogs roll with.
But you won't have each other. The Legion will kill you and sell Diane into slavery as a prostitute.
Dude, what a total haul. No way that's Kopashishi. Yeah, okay. Me and Diane got your back. No sweat.
Well, that was easy. Okay, goodbye.
Take it easy, kitty cat.
Nice. Like that. That was nice and fast. Let's see. I don't know. We'll try to go up to that thing, I guess. Well, let's see. Let's see the world map. What do we got? Great Khan encampment. So there is another place to talk to somebody else. And then what the hell is over here? Cottonwood Cove, neutral. I don't know what that is. But I suppose we can give it a shot to go over here, fast travel to the Good Spring Cemetery, and then just go right over to the Great Khan encampment, and hopefully talk to Melissa. Yeah, let's do that. There was also, I did not look this up on purpose, find out something that we can find here that I definitely want by our, I don't know if it's by our dig site or somewhere over here. There is a snow globe. Okay. I read that was there. I wanted to make sure that we got it. I wasn't going to go out of my way to get it, but since we're here, perfect. And I guess I'll just go down this very, very steep hill. Okay. And we'll find the Great Khans. Oh god, there's some giant scorpions here. So we'll go this way first. Hopefully this'll do it. I feel like it seems like we might be running into the same problem. I don't know. No, I think if we go down here and go around, we'll be fine. And we don't have to go through the Deathclaw area, hopefully. Would be ideal as well. Uh-oh. Those fucking bugs. Now let's see if I can go up this hill and find this camp. Gotta be somewhere. Oh god. There's death claws everywhere. And where's the camp? Straight fucking ahead. Okay. Shit. God. Okay. God. So Rex is unconscious. Oh, shit. Oh, God. We are definitely gonna die here. Oh, shit. No. Oh, God. We are so dead. We are definitely dead. So, maybe... Let's see what we can... if we can actually talk to these people this time. We won't kill their mole rat. We discovered Sloan. Okay, we can't talk to him, but one of these guys had a name. So, presumably we can talk to the guy who had a name.
When do you think the NCR will send their troops?
Let's see. What do we got? Anybody in here? Anybody home? Hello? Let's see if there were some more people up here. Yeah.
Hold up. There are death claws all over the damn place north of here. I'd turn back if I were you. If you want to get to New Vegas, you're better off heading east from Prim and then looping north. It's a heck of a lot safer.
Okay, where'd the death claws come from?
They moved into the quarry after the powder gangers came through and made off with most of our dynamite. We shut the quarry down while we waited for the NCR to get us some more blasting sticks, but now the death claws have shown up. The NCR is a no-show, and my men and I have got nothing to do but sit on our asses all day. It's damn frustrating.
Tell me about the... Have you had problems with death claws before?
We'd see them occasionally, but they didn't seem too keen on getting too close to the quarry. Not sure if it was the noise or all the workers. I can't believe that an entire pack moved into the quarry. I thought that kind of bad luck only happened in New Vegas.
Tell me about the powder gangers.
They're a bunch of escaped cons from down south. The NCR was using them to maintain the railways as part of their sentence. I don't know who screwed up, but the powder gangers are loose. It was one group that attacked us and took our entire supply of dynamite.
I wonder if there's a way that we can get the dynamite back. I could take care of your death claw problem? I don't really know that I can.
I don't know what it is about you, but I think you could actually pull it off. Death claws are tough bastards, but you might be even tougher. Nobody here is any use to you in a fight against death claws, but take these medical supplies. You'll probably need them. To do the job right, you've got to get rid of the pack leaders, the mother death claw and the death claw alpha male. Should run the rest of them off.
Okay. Let's talk about something else. What is this place?
This is Sloan, a camp for us quarry workers. The actual quarry, Quarry Junction, is up the road north of here. The whole thing is an NCR operation. We make cement for the NCR using the limestone we dig out with dynamite and drag lines. Dirty work, but the pay's good. Wish we got paid in caps, though. Not a lot of merchants like taking NCR paper money.
Okay, what does the NCR need with the cement?
It all gets shipped by rail over towards Boulder City and Hoover Dam. The NCR is probably building fortifications with it all.
And what's a dragline?
It's a big machine which moves rocks around, piles at a time. It's pre-war tech, so you need to thump it once in a while to keep it running.
And you don't get paid in caps.
Nope. The NCR has been trying to switch over to using paper money, just like in the pre-war days. Trouble is that the exchange rates ain't exactly fair. For example, $100 in NCR money is valued at roughly half that in caps around here. Seems like a rotten deal for us, but work is work.
Okay.
Sure.
What can you tell me about New Vegas? Just curious.
I've been there once, and I don't recommend it. It's just a way to burn through a month's pay in 5 minutes. I've seen a lot of folks come through here thinking they'll have the easy life once they get there. It never happens.
Okay.
If you insist on going north, don't be expecting a rescue when you get into trouble.
Okay. So this is obviously why we didn't go this way to get to New Vegas in the first place. But let's see. Quest. Did this give us an actual quest? No, it just said that we have to take out the alpha and the mother. But it didn't really tell us anything else but that. I really just don't really know what other way there is to do this, but to get in there. We'll get closer again, and maybe we'll try to save before we go too far in. That way we don't have to do all this over again. I just feel like I probably would need better weapons, would be the ideal situation. Just don't exactly know where to get better weapons at. I feel like Boone probably would be more helpful in this situation as well, but we'll see.
Over here.
See, like, Rex can take care of the young ones. No problem. It's the big ones that we got. The big ones that we can't take care of. But okay, let's see. What about this guy? What has he got on him? Powder ganger. Bottle caps. I was hoping for some weapons or something. But another Deathclaw down there. Hopefully we can get this done with the Stealth Boy. I think they must have been giving me away. Or the fact that I was running also might have done it. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and get the Stealth Boy out. Aid. Stealth Boy. And if I walk slowly, hopefully that'll do. Like, am I fully invisible? I don't exactly know how this works. But I definitely want to stay as far away from where they are as possible and just stick to the walls so they can't see me. Like, you know, stay out of sight. And with the Stealth Boy. And I think with both things combined, I should be able to get out of here. I don't know how well you stay hidden. I'm still hidden. Still doesn't see me. And it's just straight ahead, right? Let's go ahead and check out my map. It's a little bit to the right. We need to go a little bit to the right. How the hell did those people get in there? That's my question. Hear it, but does it see me? I don't think it sees me. Still hidden. Good. Good. Okay. Just keep going. Keep going. Terrifying. Don't want to get caught by the Deathclaws. But I think we're getting close. Getting out of here? How close are we? Let's just get there. There's got to be a way. Shoot. Okay. I think we're getting there, though, right? Okay. I think we're, like, in the clear. I think we're there. Right, this has to be it. Oh my god, thank God.
That's close enough. What do you want with
Goodness.
the Great Khans?
Nerve-wracking. Okay. What are you doing up here? And how the hell did you get up here?
Awaiting a delivery, but it's a no-show. I'm guessing that the death claws in the quarry have something to do with that.
What kind of delivery were you expecting?
Supplies to make chems. The NCR's the best source since they're hard to come by anywhere else. We don't really use the chems ourselves, just sell them to anybody with the caps. If it ends up hurting the NCR in the process, that's a bonus.
Okay. Seems like an odd place to pick up a delivery.
The Khans and the NCR don't get along. They prefer to shoot us on sight, even if we're not looking for a fight.
Okay. Is the delivery illegal?
I doubt the NCR thinks so.
I'll help you with your problem?
Is that right? What's your angle?
A favor for a favor.
Alright, fair enough. You help us out, and I'll owe you one. I was expecting a shipment of chemicals. It's usually in a suitcase dropped off in one of the big machines up here. Because of the death clause, I have to assume the suitcase is still in Sloan. Snoop around the place and get it for me.
Are the chemicals dangerous?
I wouldn't eat or drink them, but no. They won't explode if you drop them or anything.
Anything else I should know?
Don't kill anybody if you don't have to. I'm a scout, and I like to keep a low profile.
Okay, got it. Let's talk about
Like
something
what?
else. Tell me about the Great Khans.
We're an independent group. We take care of our own and don't take crap from anybody. Especially the NCR.
What happened between the Great Khans and the NCR?
Bitter Springs happened. Women and children died when the NCR attacked the Great Khans there. And the NCR just pretends it never happened.
Okay, where can I find the rest of the Great Khans?
Our main camp is up
Already
in
know
Red
that.
Rock Canyon, but we don't allow just anyone to come in. The NCR can't touch us there. Too many places for us to ambush them. We see their scouts poking around once in a while, but they keep their distance.
Okay, and how did you end up joining them?
It wasn't easy. There's a lot of initiation rituals to go through, and I've got the scars to prove it. But in the end, I was tough enough to be made a member. Proudest day of my life.
Okay.
Like what?
That's it, actually.
Don't leave a trail.
Okay, so let's see. We've got another quest here from her to don't make a beggar out of me. Search the suitcase in Sloan for the chemical supply shipment. So we can try that. Okay, let's see. I don't think there was anybody in here before. I think it's like you only have to, it's only if you get caught. What am I looking, what does the quest exactly say? Search the suitcases. Search the suitcase at Sloan. This must be the suitcase. Oh, that's not it. There's nothing in there. Check with Chomps Lewis about the empty suitcase in his office.
You need something?
Yeah, I'm looking for a suitcase filled with chemical supplies for a friend. Know anything?
Ah, yes. I think I know which friend you mean. Even if there weren't death claws in the quarry, there'd still be no delivery. The supplier, a guy in Prim named Tyrone, is a cheating son of a bitch who won't deliver even though he's already been paid in advance.
Okay, you don't care that you're helping the Great Khans?
I'm just a middleman. The Great Khans are a hard group, and some of them are no good. But they're not all the same. I believe in the NCR, but that doesn't make it right for them to roll over anyone who doesn't want any part of them.
True. How do you know Melissa?
She's my daughter. Takes a little too much after her mother, rest her soul. But she's happy with the Great Khans, and that's enough for me.
Okay. Has Tyrone cheated you before?
He's always been shady, but this is the first time he's outright screwed me.
All right, I'll go pay a visit to Tyrone then.
Good luck.
So probably in this tent here. Tyrone.
Hey, what can Tyrone do for you?
You can give me the shit you owe me. Well, you owe somebody anyway. A friend of Sloan told me to come to you about some chemical supplies.
You trying to get me busted? Keep your damn voice down. Lieutenant Hayes already has his eye on me. Look, I already told Chomps the NCR is getting suspicious of all these misplaced supplies. Bigger risk means bigger cost. 300 caps bigger.
How about you and I come to another arrangement? It'll be worth it, trust me. Oh. But looks like these other checks are not very hard, so we might just do that. I'm not going to start selling myself for chems already. Speech 40. I say the word and someone else will start making deliveries to Nevada, not you.
I've reconsidered my position.
I thought so.
I think it would be in my best interest if I were to sacrifice my profit on this particular deal.
Good choice, my friend. Good choice.
Decadence of the strip.
What do you want now?
I've got the chems for you.
You actually came through for us. I didn't expect that. Anyway, the Great Khans pay their debts and don't forget their friends. If you ever come out to Red Rock Canyon, I'll put in a good word for you.
Okay, there we go.
Don't leave a trail.
Okay. Great Khans like us. And so we can go back to our quest for Oh My Papa. And... oh, we still actually need to talk to Melissa about that.
How's it going?
Regis says I should talk to you about speaking against the Great Khan's alliance with Caesar.
You can ask, but why would I do that? Carl told me all about the life in the Legion. He says I've got all the makings of a speculatory.
Did he also tell you women aren't permitted to serve in the Legion?
What? No, What do you mean aren't allowed to serve? Why would he lie about that?
Why is she Australian? Anyway, if the Great Khans join the Legion, you'll be sold as a slave, an officer's wife, if you're lucky.
That lying little weasel. I almost fell for it too. All right, you've got a deal. You can tell Papa I won't support an alliance.
Okay,
bye.
Perfect. Okay, so we're going to try to use a stealth boy to get in and steal Carl's journal or whatever to try to prove to Papa that Carl is a bad guy. Our plan to get some evidence for Regis didn't really pan out, so we're doing this instead. So now we've got that, and we can bring this right up to, what's his name, Papa, down here at the table. And we'll see what he has to say.
More of my advisors are starting to talk openly of breaking our alliance. I wonder where that idea is coming from. Let me see that. Filthy savages. Probably have to decimate the lot of them? Are these the words of our friend, Caesar?
Great Khans, drive Caesar's dog out of our camp. If he's too slow to flee, kill him. Hey!
All four of my most trusted advisors have told me we should break our alliance. Maybe I should hear you out after all. I've heard some things from my most trusted Khans that makes me wonder whether this alliance is a good idea after all. But I want to leave a legacy of greatness when I die. My tribe deserves better than this, cowering in a canyon and living on scraps. Tell me then, if I don't join with Caesar's Legion, where will I find my tribe's lost glory? Well spoken, traveler. Well spoken indeed. Perhaps it's time to find our own destiny, unburdened by the past. We'll begin readying the camp to move. As soon as Caesar makes his move, we'll depart. We will make ourselves strong again, and we shall conquer.
Okie dokie. Perfect. That sounds wise. I wish you the best.
If you should ever tire of wandering alone, seek us out. You might just have the makings of a great Khan yourself.
Now that we've made contact with all the factions except Caesar's Legion out in the wasteland, it's time to make our way back to the Strip to check in on the families running the casinos within. To catch the next part of the story, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications to follow along with the series as we discover more about the citizens of New Vegas, what the different factions want for the city, and what we plan to do about it all. Until next time, I'm Brian Pickle. Thanks for watching.